Back who took over for Joel Lanning, who's now the middle linebacker. And the first play is a run for Montgomery. He finds a gap and makes some positive.
It's a very good Iowa defense.
He was 27 out of 35 in the first game. This is Deshaunte Jones, the sophomore.
In conflict, are you a run defender or a pass cover guy?
Another quick screen, and this one is absolute.
On one side of the field in particular.
Now, second and long for Iowa State, a situation they want to be out of, and that ball's caught just short of the 40-yard. They need one. Quick set for Park, and he was off the mark.
You go in, but it also can be your foe if you make mistakes early, and I think a guy to keep an eye on is Nathan Stanley early in this game at quarterback position.
Series. Park, the Georgia transfer to throw with a laser down the middle inside the 20-yard. The Hawkeyes. First down run. Montgomery picking his way down to the.
Right now, Jacob Park is seeing it well and throwing it really well.
Some movement on the defensive line for Iowa. And there's a flag.
Example of it on that previous play.
Allen, the tight end, in motion. Park to throw, trying to use the size, and he. Defensive player of the week in the country, Josie Jewell, and now Park on the roll. He's got Montgomery with him, goes further down the field. Montgomery the back, Butler in motion on second down. Park whips it over the middle, incomplete. You think so? Top defense they'll see.
Without a doubt.
Third down, no movement yet on this drive, and the pressure comes and gets to him. Anthony Nelson.
Combination. Epinesa is a highly recruited guy, the type of guy, really, Farron said he has uncommon ability, and it's not the type of guy, quite frankly, that Iowa is used to getting. They ended up getting that guy.
Third down, 7 for Iowa State. Pressure coming now from Nelson. Park gets it out to the sideline to the 30-yard. And the offense today, he will run it on first down, but Park's a guy that. There was a bad case of mumps going through the Iowa State team, including the tight end Chase Allen. Park with loads of time, waving the receivers downfield, and he throws it out of bounds. Park settling in for third down and 9. Ryan in motion. Epinesa was coming. Park throws it, and let's see. The receiver keeps his feet, but fourth down 3 for Iowa State. Park to throw, quick set, outside, and it is caught.
Exploit, but that was a tremendous catch.
Park again on the roll. Quick pass, and a whistle at dead. We'll check in the studio.
Ramming has tried to turn it back upfield all afternoon so far, right near the sticks. You mentioned the offensive line, and there's a lot of experience here.
Your leverage incomplete, and a flag's in. Butler, the intended yard line for Park. Mike Warren, the tailback, who had a dynamic first season in Ames, gets a big. That's a former tackle, Good Jones. And Warren again gets the first down touch. That Montgomery back in. They have those big wide receivers, and Park will run instead. Park dropping his shoulder. The Iowa State quarterback, the transfer. Park to throw under duress, and he throws it out of bounds.
To the left.
He's a guy who they say is always in the film room, always wants to get. Warren moves into the backfield, in for Montgomery, and Warren on the carry. But on Montgomery, a big win for the Cyclones back in 1998, and Iowa State trying to match it here at home. Epinesa had pressure, and Park
yards or more. There was a lot of catch and carry stuff, but you got to throw it downfield.
Iowa State looks like it might fall on it.
20 to end the half, and that he's going to have to be really sharp here in the second half.
David Montgomery gets the first carry. Second down coming up.
That's the kind of player that you want to build a program around.
Former high school quarterback Montgomery, who can really throw. Park over the middle, has it dislodged. In
a half a second before that.
You said it early in the game that might happen today, and 5 straight incompletions for Park. Crowd quiet. He gives ground and throws it in. Park has Montgomery in the backfield, and he will throw. Park to the sideline. Lazard, biggest of the game for the Hawkeyes. No sign of a running play. Second down, empty backfield over the middle. Montgomery, who can really catch it out of the backfield, and David Montgomery across.
Parker wants to find in that pass game.
Jacob Park told us yesterday that's a spot where they can have some success, and here he
And Jacob Park should have gone to his running back right there.
Here's a young man who feels like he's got a major second chance, though, after washing out at Georgia. Park hits Montgomery again. Third tailback now after the 4th catch for Montgomery. Lazard in motion and Warren on the run, but on the substitutions.
Matchups on those linebackers.
Park to throw, near side, got a man inside the.
Interfered on that particular walk.
Wildcat to Montgomery, the former high school quarterback, is dropped.
Red zone.
Park out of the shotgun now, 2nd and goal. Jacob Park, the Georgia transfer, slings it, and another flag in. Quick set, Montgomery to the sideline, stretches out the ball.
You thought it could be the tipping point, and Iowa State had a tremendous response.
Montgomery on the run, got a block from Murdoch, and Montgomery clanging upfield across.
Run right there.
Career over 5 yards a carry in his first season in 1 game. Park dumps it down to Butler, who just had the touchdown, and Hakeem Butler gets down a bunch of starters when they came in. A makeshift line last year and starting to get their feet under them at the end of the year last season. 41, Park to throw. Not much pressure at all over the middle. Got it. Back to the ground, Montgomery breaks a tackle across the 20. And
they're getting his attention now to try to change the play.
He's got Lazard up high. Lazard doubled. He goes that way anyway.
Like to use some of the clock, but you have to do what's been working, which is throwing the football.
Park to throw. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Iowa.
Parker Hesse actually comes out of the line of scrimmage. He doesn't get penetration, and so then he just has the awareness to look for the football. And that's what you do. They played a game inside. Hesse was a defensive end, comes up inside, tackle loops outside, and then Hesse just has a heads up.
Thank you, Chris. Iowa State embarks on a big drive, and that could be called a late.
His position.
2nd down and 1 for Park. Over the middle. Park wide open. Man! Hakeem Butler disappears into the Iowa. Montgomery's out as a wide receiver. Now he comes in motion. David Montgomery covering up the football and swung down.
Iowa State's response offensively has been tremendous.
They will run it again. Montgomery, Jules there.
3 timeouts to try to get off the field right here.
They will throw. It's a screen. Lazard changing direction, and he is stood up by the Iowa D. Let's set up an Iowa field goal. Park to throw on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Park downfield to the sideline. There was an arm bar and a flag.
Yards with 1 timeout. Then I might go ahead and try to make hay and get something done on this drive.
Park to the sideline and incomplete. Well overthrown. Iowa, 1 for Iowa State. Epinesa coming. Park to the sideline, incomplete, and you better believe this is going to be 3rd down. And it is a run. Montgomery pulling to transfer. With Montgomery next to him, first down, Iowa State. Park to throw, has the sideline. Chase Allen with his first.
See how Iowa State does here in this drive.
Ryan in motion, second down and short. Montgomery into the pile he goes, and he's leading receiver in Cyclone history at the top of the screen. Park looking that way. Park for Lazard, and incomplete.
We're in overtime. Some of that I think is going to be overlooked. Whether it should be or not is a debate we can have at some point.
Montgomery trying to peek through and gets nothing. Park rival Iowa. Third down and long for Park. Steps up, lets it rip, dropped! Hakeem.